Okay. Hey guys, it's me again. I am coming back at you with another video. This is going to be a 29-week pregnancy update, and I'm about 2 more days. It's Wednesday. Friday I will be 30, that'll be my start of my 30-week mark. So I wanted to jump on in before the week is over and get a video up for you guys to update you on my 29th week. There's been a lot of changes in my 29-week mark. It seems like 28 and 29, I saw the most dramatic changes in my body as far as how my stomach looks. It's definitely gotten more round, protruding. And there was I was having some discomfort too. So I'll go over that. I'll show you my belly. I'll show you, how big it's gotten since the last time I showed you, which has been quite some time. I think it's been almost a month. So I'll go updating on that, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So, like I said, I'm 29 weeks now. I am currently, the last time I went to the doctor, they told me that I'm going to be coming in every 2 weeks. So from here on forward, moving forward, I'm going to be going in every 2 weeks to the doctor just to get checked up and make sure everything's going well with baby. And that's going to be fun. That means that I'm getting closer to my due date, which is exciting. So as you can tell, I'm outside in my porch. This is my hammock that I have outside set up. I love sitting out here in the evenings and stuff. It's getting close to summertime. I live in Florida, so it's kind of warmer. In the daytime, it's in the 90s, but maybe sometimes recently it's been the 70s. It's been nice, but it's gonna get hot. But I'm outside. The sun is just rose. It's like 7 a.m., just right before 7 a.m. And I just could not sleep last night. So last night was the first night I had trouble sleeping for some reason. And I had so much energy yesterday. I just did so many things around the house. I tried to lay down and rest, and I was fidgety. I had to be writing something, or I had to be doing something. I don't know what it was yesterday, which is unusual because most of the time I can just relax and I can take naps throughout the day. I have no problem taking a nap. I can, as soon as I go to bed, I fall asleep, and I do get up to use the restroom to urinate, and that's it. But I don't have any problem getting right back to bed. But last night was the first night I had that problem and that issue, and I couldn't wake up, or I couldn't go to sleep. So I woke up early, at 5 o'clock this morning. I laid in bed from maybe 3:30 to 5, and I just could not sleep. So I just got up and got my day started and figured I'd film outside on this beautiful morning. So yeah, so fortunately I don't have that problem, that restlessness every night, but moving forward I'll see how much of an issue it becomes if it's just a one-time thing. But one other issue I was having was discomfort in my pelvic region, and I've read up on this too. Some women have this problem on their 3rd trimester. They feel as if they just feel like maybe it's ligament pain, but mine feels more like pelvic pain. So it's only when I sit for a prolonged period of time and then I get up to walk, those first few steps, it's really, really uncomfortable. I wouldn't say painful. It's just it's very uncomfortable. So I told my doctor this last time I saw him or saw her, and they said that was normal, and I'm going to bring it up to I see a different doctor. I have 3 doctors that I see at this facility that I'm with, this group that I'm with at this hospital, but I'm going to ask this next doctor what they think and to check me out, and because it has been, bothering me. So yeah, so I noticed that that's come on in the past 2 weeks. So that's a new change. I noticed that I've been having a little bit of difficulty catching my breath sometimes, and it's not during exercise or anything. Exercise I feel fine, but it's just randomly, maybe in the late evenings more so. It's when I eat and maybe I have a full stomach and it's, you know, my there's not much room for my lungs to expand, so I am having trouble taking deep breaths. So I noticed that a lot. I'm trying to take a deep breath, and then it just feels like a boulder in my stomach. It feels so heavy and so restrictive. So I've been doing a lot of stretching with my belly, and I have some videos that I put in, like a few clips of me stretching, how I do the cat-cow position, you know, rounding the back and then arching the back. That helps. And then I do stretches to the side for, you know, my belly on the side, and then that seems to help too. But this is something that's normal for women in this stage. From what I've read, is I'll be getting it once the baby drops down lower into my pelvic region in the next few weeks. Then that, you know, heaviness and that shortness of breath is going to go away. So I hope so. So that's it for that. Let me think about what else do I have. I have still been exercising, but I haven't been, you know, nothing's been vigorous. I've been just kind of monitoring, not getting over fatigued. I don't want to, you know, put a lot of exertion. I kind of just feel out my body. If I know there's days that I feel like, okay, I'm going to go to the gym, and I go into the gym and I just start walking on the treadmill, and I just feel like, no, you know, today's not the day. I just, you know, whatever it may be, I'm just too tired or whatever, something, yeah. So I just play it by ear. I have been exercising maybe 3 to 4 days a week, and that depends on, you know, week to week. This week, today's Wednesday, so today's Wednesday, May 10th, and I felt great yesterday. I felt great Monday, Sunday, Saturday. I felt great all those days. I think I went into the gym for a few minutes on Sunday, a short little session on Sunday, and then Monday I did some exercises Monday too. I can't remember exactly. And then I went in yesterday and did something, you know, I think I did upper body on Monday, and then I went in yesterday and did some legs. And I filmed that, and that video will be up soon. So that's using exercise bands. So I plan on using some bands at home once I'm done delivering, and after a couple months of recovery or whatever, however long it takes for me to recover, then I'll get back onto the bands rather than going into the gym, because I know that I might have trouble with that. Yeah, so I have been continuing the gym. I've tried to do, you know, just monitoring my heart rate, drinking plenty of water. Last week, me and my husband went to our hospital tour. We registered already a few weeks ago for the hospital that we are going to be planning on delivering at. And yes, we plan on delivering in a hospital. And we have a midwife that we are, it's our OBGYN group. And there's a midwife that we really, really like. And there's doctors there that we love too. But we're not sure exactly who's going to be on call. So we have that group of doctors and midwives that are going to be, you know, available to help deliver the baby. But we are going to be delivering at a hospital, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited about that. So we did a hospital tour last week, and we got to see the hospital. It's a fairly new hospital. It was built in 2012, and it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It looks like a suite. So next time I go in, hopefully I'll get some video for you guys, or when it gets closer to the baby's birth, maybe I'll get some videos for you guys of the suite out there. It has a jacuzzi hot tub inside the room, or inside the bathroom. It's It's gorgeous. It's really, really nice. So it makes me feel more comfortable too, that I can relax, and it's like a hotel setting, and it'll be nice knowing that I'm going to be going through so much pain. I can put my mind at ease a little bit that I'll be in a comfortable environment. So when we went to that, my husband, was excited. I got kind of nervous. I was thinking, am I ready for this? Oh my gosh. But the room definitely put me at ease a little bit. So that was really nice. So we ended up also looking into having a doula help during the pregnancy, during the delivery. So a doula, for those of you who don't know what a doula is a female that comes in to, whether they're with you throughout the pregnancy, delivery, and the postpartum, or they can just be with you just during the delivery, which is what we're choosing to. So they are females that are assigned to you. You hire them to come in to help you with your, kind of just put your mind at ease. They help you with Lamaze, relaxing. They help you get through your pregnancy. But we've researched doulas for quite some time, and the kind of what made us decide this is that we saw so much research that was being done on the rate of C-sections, how high they were, and it just, if there's anything I can do to avoid a C-section, that would be wonderful. I would love to have a vaginal delivery, if possible. So I'm going to, when I researched doulas, one of the things that there was lots of studies that were done that had doulas as helping to decrease the risk of C-sections, or the rate of C-sections. And there was one study that said it was decreasing the rate of C-sections by 40%. Of women who used doulas during their delivery, their C-section rate was reduced by 40%. And then there was another study done by a doctor who he had 5,000 women, and of those who used a doula, 40% of those women reduced their C-section, it was 50% of those women, the C-section rate was reduced by 50%. There you go. In that particular study. So, I've researched so much about it, and I think it's more common in other countries. It is common. It's not as common in America from what I've gathered. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it, and I don't, it doesn't seem like it's very common here. So in other countries, I have read more about it, and it's been around for so long. It's ancient. It's a very, old technique, and they don't do anything for you as far as helping deliver the baby. They just are there for moral support and to help you focus on your breathing. They help you just to cope through the pain. They're kind of like a, support system. My husband's going to be in the room as well, and he's going to be a great support system too. But this lady, as much as we researched this, and the particular lady that we're expecting to meet, and she's wonderful, and she's been doing it for 20 years, and she's had been a doula for so many deliveries, and she's also a midwife as well. So we're excited about that. So my husband will be in the room with us. This takes a lot of stress off of him, because this is going to be both of our first times having this baby. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what to expect. And she'll be in we'll communicate with her what we want to have done and what we don't want to have done, and different things like that, so that once we get into that stressful situation and I'm going to be exhausted, she's going to help me with that too, so that I don't get overexhausted during the delivery. Like she's there to pace me and say, okay, you got to pace yourself, take a rest, take a sleep if you can. She's going to be there to advise me on those kind of things, so that I won't struggle at the end of my delivery with pushing and being exhausted and not having the energy to. So I'm really excited. So I'll tell you more about her too as we meet her and we are, you know, acquainted with her and get familiar with things as well. I'll kind of relay what's going on with that. But yeah, and my husband's really happy about that too. It was just going to be me and him in the room, and he was okay with that. And he's, you know, he wasn't sure what to expect. He doesn't know what to do. He's just hoping the nurses can handle, you know, anything I need. And then once we've learned about a doula, he's like, that's wonderful. Especially the C-section rate study. That was, you know, worth all of it. So if we can just increase that risk of having a vaginal delivery versus C-section, the recovery time is going to be great for me, and it's going to be all around healthier. So I would love to do that. So if I can decrease the risk even a little bit, that's wonderful. And I know still it doesn't avoid the chances of having a C-section altogether. I know there's still going to be a chance of that. You know, if there's something that happens and God forbid anything, you know, quickly needs to be done, you know, then that will have to be done, of course. But yeah, this is just, you know, honestly, it'll be wonderful too. Just to, she'll be able to teach us about breastfeeding. She does Lamaze. She has a lot of certificates that she can just teach us along the way too. So, you know, why not? And then this will be great for when we have our next child. If God blesses us with another child, that'll be wonderful. So we can use this technique for the next child as well. So I think I'm going to show you my belly now because I don't want to make this video too long. That is pretty much all. Nothing's changed. My diet hasn't changed. Exercises, the only thing that's changed is that I've only done 3 to 4 days a week of exercises, and I've done less weight, you know, and certain exercises I just can't do on my back. I can't do anything on my back, like some chest movements or anything like that. I can't do anything on my laying flat on my back. I've been sleeping on my side, of course, as you know, in my 3rd trimester. And today was the only day I had trouble sleeping, so no, you know, problems there. If you have any questions though, leave them down below and I'll answer them for you if there's anything I forgot. So yeah, but let me show you my belly. Again, 29 weeks, and in 2 days I'm going to be 30 weeks pregnant. You can also follow me on my Instagram. So I've been slowly adding pictures to Instagram and videos and such. So you can check out that and see, you know, follow my progress, follow how I'm growing too. So I'm going to stand up and show you my belly. Okay, I had to step back a little bit. So here's my belly. In the center here, I have that, like that little faint linea negra line. It's not up here, but it's here. And yeah. Yeah, she seems to favor this side over here. Can't really tell a difference just looking straight on or looking, if I'm looking down at the belly, this side looks a little bit more, just a tiny bit more distended. So, let me get you closer. Okay. So yeah, the belly has grown quite a bit since the last video you guys saw of my belly, and yeah, it's just gonna continue growing. And I can really quickly, I'll tell you the products that I use on my belly. I will have another video of exactly what I put on my belly to help moisturize, reduce stretch marks, keep it. It does tend to, sometimes it'll itch, like at night, and certain times in the day, I guess it'll itch, but I just don't scratch. And I've heard from other people, so they just say don't scratch your belly. to avoid getting stretch marks, but we'll see if that works. I have no idea. So yeah, I'll do another video of what I put on my belly for moisturizing and reducing stretch marks, and I'll also do videos about what I'm eating throughout the day. So if you have... Okay, I had to step back a little bit. So here's my belly. In the center here, I have that, like that little faint linea negra line. It's not up here, but it's here. And yeah. Yeah. She seems to favor this side over here. Can't really tell a difference just looking straight on or looking, if I'm looking down at the belly, this side looks a little bit more, just a tiny bit more distended. So, let me get you closer. Okay, so yeah, the belly has grown quite a bit since the last video you guys saw of my belly, and yeah, it's just gonna continue growing. And I can really quickly, I'll tell you the products that I use on my belly. I'll have another video of exactly what I put on my belly to help moisturize, reduce stretch marks, keep it. It does tend to, sometimes it'll itch, like at night, and certain times in the day, I guess it'll itch, but I just don't scratch. And I've heard from other people, so they just say don't scratch your belly to avoid getting stretch marks, but we'll see if that works. I have no idea. So yeah, I'll do another video of what I put on my belly for moisturizing and reducing stretch marks, and I'll also do videos about what I'm eating throughout the day. So if you have any videos you want to see, please leave them down below, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Thank you guys. Take care.